Love to me is when you're beyond infatuated with someone. In a relationship, it's like when you have someone that you know that you would go to lengths that you wouldn't for anybody else. You feel me? I have been in love, yes. It was terrible. Yeah, love sucks. No, I'm lying. It's an amazing feeling. It's great. You have that person that you can always like go to for anything, but it also has its downfalls because it's also like someone that you would do things that you probably shouldn't do for, right? Like put them before yourself or things like that. Change who you are about yourself for that significant other. You should never change who you are for a significant other, but a lot of people do. Because when you're in love with someone, you just want to make sure that you keep that energy around you forever and you'll do anything to keep it. But sometimes it's just not worth it because you lose yourself in the process. That's how I feel. Bro, this could not have come at a worse time. I just got out of a 3-year relationship. Like 3.5 years. In January, yeah.
I would have postponed it a little bit.
No, are you crazy? No, it's okay. It was just crazy, no. Not like. I think the only good part about being in love is the way that it makes you feel. Like it doesn't make you richer, it doesn't make you poorer. It might make you poorer if you spend a lot of money on your significant other, but yeah, it's just it makes you feel amazing. It makes you feel cared about and appreciated. Like it doesn't matter what goes wrong in your life, because at the end of the day you have that significant other that is still like your ray of sunshine through any problem that you're having. Don't look at me like I'm on some sappy shit. Have I been done wrong? How much time do you have?
You got time.
I've been done wrong so much. It's so terrible. Yeah, I have been done wrong. Multiple times in a lot of relationships. I've definitely been cheated on before. It's not great. Embarrassed. Definitely am humiliated. I've literally been done dirty so many times. It's like I don't even know which scenario to bring back, Maybe I dated this guy. He's my first love. He slept with like 5 of my friends. Of course, they're not my friends anymore, but he slept with like 5 of my friends. And then my boyfriend after that, he was like 22, I was 16. On the side, I found out he was a pimp. He was at this, he was at that, doing everything but what he was supposed to be doing. He had a whole other girlfriend on the side in the States. Because he's Canadian, but he moved to the States. So he went to school in Kentucky. He had a girlfriend out there. So he would come home, see me, go back to the States, go see her. So I guess I was just his Canada girl, But boyfriend after that, basketball player. He actually gets drafted this year. I was with him for maybe 2 years. He came to Canada for my prom and everything like that. And as soon as he got to Kentucky, the school, he just changed. As soon as he got to college, he was just like a ladies' man, and he drifted and he started sleeping with every and anything, and I didn't know what was going on. He was really good at hiding it, but I kind of knew what was going on, but I feel like I just kept tolerating it. Mostly because of how it made me feel being with him, and how it looked to other people, because he was such a big name, but it's really not worth it. Boyfriend after that, my college boyfriend. I met him my first year in college. I was 17. So I was with him for three years. I want to say 3 years. First year, amazing relationship. Second year, he starts sleeping around with all my friends. We're living in the same apartment in the States. And he's literally living off me financially. When he doesn't let me go out, do anything like that, but he's sleeping around with all my friends. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, he wasn't a great person. Same thing with him when he got to college. He just completely changed. He's American, and I'm Canadian, obviously. But when he got to his college, he went to Washington State University. He had flown out another Canadian girl who lived in Mississauga. She was light-skinned like me, trini like me, ran track like me. So I feel like if you have any respect for someone, that you should, if you're gonna do something, at least be wise about it. If you're gonna cheat on me, at least hide your tracks. Don't have a girl who lives in the city right next to mine fly out to where you're from, because obviously she's gonna message me, and that's what happened. She messaged me and she's like, "Are you still with XYZ?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in his bed right now." She's like, "Well, I just wanted to tell you that your nigga's not shit, because I was there like 4 days ago." I call him, he's at practice. He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about, that never happened." He hangs up on me. He calls me back, he's like, "Yeah, it did happen, but we didn't sleep together. She did come to my house, she stayed for a couple days, but I didn't sleep with her. I couldn't stop thinking about you, and then I knew you were coming, so nothing happened with her, and I sent her back home." I'm not stupid, so I'm not stupid. The girl tells me, "Yeah, we slept together the first day I got here, the first day I got there to visit him." I knew that they slept together, but even if they slept together or not, that's not the point. You know, it's the point that you had enough, like you had so much, like you lacked so much respect for me to the point where you flew someone out from my country, from damn near my city, to go see you while we've been together for 3 years. And when I found out, I was actually pregnant with his kid. And 3 weeks later, I had a miscarriage. 3 or 4 weeks later, I had a miscarriage. And the girl knew I was pregnant. So I don't know. I think that she was really trying to get me to leave him, because she knew that he wasn't shit and she wanted better for me. But if you wanted better for me and you knew that I was with him, why would you go there initially, right? So that's part of the reason why I do not have any female friends, because guys are terrible people, female are terrible people. But yeah, I think that after that relationship, that's really like when I turned bisexual, because I was like, niggas aren't shit, but girls aren't good either. You know, they're really worse. They're better at cheating. We're just better at it. We're definitely better at it. I have done someone dirty, but I was a kid. I did it out of spite. This guy I was with, he had sent a whole bunch of news to this girl, and he knew I was gonna find out. So 2 days after he did it, he sent me a message and kept calling me. He's like, "Babe, I did something really stupid. I hope you can forgive me." I was away on a camping trip for a whole week. I had no Wi-Fi, no connection, no nothing. So I was really just with my thoughts for a week. I took him back, but I had so much anger towards him because I felt like he had like betrayed me. But I was only 15. I was a kid. So I met someone. The next week, boom, slept with him. I was like, oh my God. I was only 15. I was dumb, but I don't regret it, because I think to this day I still would be with that person if I had never cheated on him after that had happened. And that's not someone that I want to be with for a long time. because I see how that person has changed. I'm not saying that that justifies my actions, because I was definitely wrong for what I did, but I don't regret anything. It just has taught me not to do it again, right? And after that, every relationship has just been a downfall. And all of them have like cheated on me and done terrible things to me and humiliated me. So I guess I got my karma right. I wouldn't say that what has happened to me in the past has ruined me or made me better. I can say that it's made me less naive, but it's made me so paranoid to the point that I don't even want to jump into another relationship anytime soon. It's changed my whole outlook on, do I want to have children? Do I want to be in a relationship again? Do I want to trust anyone again? Because things are always great at the beginning until they're not. And they show you who they want you to see at the beginning. And then you're trapped in a situation emotionally that you don't want to be in because it's not making you happy and it's not benefiting you and it's not making you successful. It's just holding you back. It's affecting you day by day, but you choose to stay with it because it's what you're used to. But I think that it's completely corrupted my trust. I have absolutely no trust for men whatsoever. I still believe in monogamy. However, I know that when it's my time, it's gonna take a long time for me to get to really trust that person. I know that I have it in me to like give like a little bit left of love left, but it's running out. Me having been done dirty definitely drained my energy, it drained my positivity towards monogamy. It drained my faith because it happened so many times. But I was young, you know, so things could be different in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4. I'm just happy, you know, that I didn't get trapped in any of those relationships and have a child or be married or anything like that. But I definitely lived and learned. To isolate my heart. Not on no sensitive ass shit, but like it's made me not want to give my heart to anybody. It's made me like live in fear emotionally. But I also feel this like amazing freedom because I'm not in that situation anymore. So I've had so much happiness this past X amount of months that I've been free from this BS. But certain things still stick with you, right? But it's taught me to just be careful, be extremely careful. I think that it's taught me to be a little too careful, and I might have missed out on some good opportunities because of my fear of getting hurt again. And I know that it's not fair to treat new people that come into your life with the same caution that you would have used with people that have done you dirty in the past. However, if you don't take those precautions, then you're going to be the one who gets hurt. So who comes first? You or them? Shit, I think I come first. I'm pretty bomb. No, it wasn't worth it. I wasted years that I can't get back. I let a man control my life. Like, I let a man control what I can do, what I can't do, who I can see, who I can't see, who I can talk to, who I can't, what I can do and everything. I was a doormat. Like, it was not worth it. I lost myself in the process. There's no one that's worth you feeling anything lower than, you know? Like, your significant other shouldn't make you feel like lower than what you actually are like. and restrict you from doing certain things. You're an adult. I'm a grown-ass woman. So I'm not about to let anybody tell me what I can and cannot do. And I feel like that helped me, because now if I was to start talking to a new guy and he was like, oh, I don't like that male friend of yours, well, you're gonna have to get used to it, because this is someone who's in my life and I'm not gonna get rid of him because of you. And I've lost a lot of friends because of my past relationships, and simply because of their insecurities, and their insecurities is not my problem. If I have male friends that I've been friends with for 5+ years, there's no reason as to why I should cut them off just because you're intimidated by their presence when they treat me with total and complete respect. And I don't think that it was worth it, because with my last relationship, I went to school for a year, and we kind of both dropped out at the same time of college. We dropped out for a year. We dropped out so we could work, and then I went back to that college because he went back. So I followed him to that college like an idiot, and finished my second year. I spent a lot of money going to the States, because as an international student, you don't have completely full paid scholarship. You have to still pitch in for the rest of it. And I put myself in a situation where I had to pay a lot of money, as opposed to where I could have been earning while being in school, and if I had stayed in Canada, if I had stayed near my family. There's a lot of situations that I feel like if I had never left to go back to the States to follow that guy like an idiot, that I could have avoided. Like, when I left for my second year, my mom got really sick. Now she has a disease that's incurable, and I wasn't there to help her through that year that she got it. When I left for college the second year, my dad got cancer, got stage 4 cancer, and I wasn't here to help him or bring him to his appointments or anything like that. So I was in a whole other country, and my family was going through it, and I was there with this piece of shit guy who didn't give a fuck about me. And he didn't care about how my family was. He didn't care about anything like that. He just cared about what was best for him. I was there doing his homework 24/7. I did his homework all the time. I would take quizzes for him online and everything. Cause yeah, I swear. I would do all his homework. I would write his essays, because he was just like a dumbass. Like, he was literally just a pretty face and an athlete. That's it. Everything else was just useless. But he was living off me financially. I did all of his homework, wrote his essays. I'm the reason he passed school. But was that more important than me being there for my family? It really wasn't. So yeah, it definitely wasn't worth it. I would definitely go back if I could, but I can't. But I'm here now, so we live.
Alright. And that's a wrap.
I can't wait to eat.